Reporting right from the National Assembly, where there should have been a sitting on the Access to Information Bill, yet to be enacted. The sitting has been adjourned to Monday, the 29th of March 2021. But why is this? Honorable Abdoulie Ceesay of Old Yundum Constituency has more.
Actually, as you can see, the proceeding was going on, and the Select Committee on Education, the chairperson or the vice chairperson, as stipulated by law, should be the one to present the report on behalf of the Select Committee. And when the report was due for tabling, the chairperson or the vice chairperson were absent, and they did not authorize any other member to present the report on their behalf. So the Speaker of the National Assembly used her powers to suspend the National Assembly and then, adjourn the sitting, and then the report will come on Monday. It's just because the chairperson or the vice chair who are supposed to table the report are absent from Parliament. That's the only reason. Well, as you can see, we are trying to enact the law first to approve it, to consider the report and make sure that it becomes a law in the Gambia. And one thing we will do as a National Assembly member, we will have to make sure that we follow up the implementation and be able to, scrutinize exactly what is happening with regards to the information bill. As you know, it's a very important bill for the Gambia, especially at the side of information. So as a National Assembly member, my role is to make sure that we scrutinize the implementation of the bill to the fullest. There have been a lot of going back and forth with regards to the bill, because the information that we expect in the bill are supposed to be information that are fit for purpose. And you can see that there have been a lot of consultation between the National Assembly Select Committee on Education and the stakeholders to ensure that they have informations that are accurate for the bill. Because the usage of the bill in this country should not just be information that are not fit for purpose. So they have to be informations that people can use and that can last for eternal for this country. Because they are just trying to put things together, because the bill comes from the side of the executive, and the National Assembly Select Committee responsible for the bill also have to scrutinize and ensure that they put in things that are necessary, consult the stakeholders to also do their input, and that is exactly what brought about the delay. And now I think we are at the final stage to be able to present the report. One thing we do is to conduct closed group discussions with constituents. And we can even organize a town hall meeting and talk about the access to information bill, where constituents will be able to have access to a National Assembly member who will be giving them information about this particular bill, because they need to know. The right to information starts from there. As a representative, it is my duty to tell my people exactly what is in that bill, so that they will be able to know what the government should do and what they are not supposed to do as far as the bill is concerned. I think the bill is completed. Now it is just the consideration stage. We have started the consideration, but it's not completed, so we will proceed with the consideration. But then during the consideration, I might have a lot of things that can emerge, and then that can also bring some delay for the approval of the bill. It depends on the consideration, because so many other things are involved that people will have to come with proposals to be able to amend certain provisions in the bill. I think it's going to be a plus for the entire country, because this has never happened in the Gambia. It's going to be the first time that you have access to information bill. It's going to be a plus looking at the democratic status of the country. So we are happy that when we pass this bill, the Gambia is moving forward.
One key interest area of this bill is to check government on accountability as a way of reducing corruption. Honorable Ndey Yassin Secka, a nominated member of the House, is optimistic.
Yes, hopefully it will reduce corruption, because I may have my information and I don't want to give it to you. Will you know what is happening? You will not. So I am thinking that maybe what will happen is you refuse to give us the information, then after all, you face the full force of the law. I think it will. The access to communication plus the anti-corruption bill, let it come together, and then we will see a better Gambia. We are looking for a better Gambia, and a better Gambia is possible. If the Constitution is no more, the 1997 Constitution is calling for information, access to information. So that being the case, everybody is entitled to information, because information is power. If there is no information, nothing will happen, and there will be rumors. Anywhere you know that there is no effective communication, there will be rumors. So it's better that nobody is saying no to access to information. It is relevant, it is legal, and then it is there in the Constitution, and it is there in our standing orders. So I don't think there is nothing like the legality or illegality. It is legal, obviously. What is there is that we make sure that everybody is entitled to information. Even those with disabilities, they should have access to information. Access to information is relevant. It is relevant to everybody. Everybody should have information. That is why we are having this ministry. What is there? The Ministry of Communication, Information and Communication. Not so. Which means to say communication is relevant, information is relevant. So a society without communicating or informing will be something otherwise. You know, nobody is above the law. The enforcement is there. And then if you don't come up with this enforcement, which means to say you are violating the law. You either enforce it or you violate the law, not so. If you enforce, you are doing what you are supposed to be done. But if you don't enforce it, then you are violating the law. And we know that violating the law is an offense. So everybody knows that if you are liable, if you are offending, you are liable to anything. So to charges, there are charges against you. So violate the law or you enforce the law. So I think this is what we should know. We as Gambians, we should say, if you don't do, what will happen? If you don't do it, and you know that you are supposed to do it, then you are not doing the right thing. Not so. So that is the issue. You either do it or you violate it. So, and if you violate it, I think the full force of the law will come to you. And nobody is above the law. No one in this country is above the law. Okay. Not to deal with everybody, because for me, I am a nominated member. So especially with my people who are persons with disability, I am ready to talk to them and inform them, educate them, and let them know what is happening. So I am really ready to come up with this. That everybody is entitled to information. I told you before that everybody is entitled to information, no matter what. Information is relevant. You cannot do anything without informing people, especially those who are saying, especially our electorate, they elected us, and we should inform them what is happening. You see, we must have problems. When there is a problem in this country, let us share it. Let everybody come out and we share the problem and look for solution. That cannot happen without information. If you don't inform, we will not access. If you don't access, we will not inform.
Empowering journalists to report on accountability in areas of anti-corruption, public procurement and financial management is what Gambians should expect from this bill. Ivan Ndey Yassin, Sahel Network TV, Banjul.